breakfast. But there it is. I don't know if you could see it or not. It's I basically chopped up the pancakes myself. I like doing it that way. But we got some pancakes, we got some eggs, we got some sausage. Little sausage in the house here. And most importantly, I like to call this the Moaz syrup. See what it says? Molasses. If you take out that L, it's Moaz. So we're going to pour some of this molasses Moaz syrup on. And we're good to go. Nice big breakfast in the house here. That's my dog drinking.
Oh, yeah.
There's the ape mother's got a breakfast there. She's eating. Mm-hmm. We're all eating good. Hey, John, can you just grab one of those pillows for me, honey girl? Right there. I'm on my recliner here. There's my dog. She's like, I want some food too.
Oh, she ate you good. Yeah, she's the sausage and butter.
All right. Trying to just get a little comfy here on my recliner. Got my breakfast here. So I'm going to be eating good. So, a couple of things I'm going to talk about. First of all, here's a little sausage. Very good. I don't know if there's anybody here yet. But as I was saying earlier with the piano lessons, anything that we do in terms of, the super chats here, if you're kind enough, if you would like to give me a tip, because I'm going to be playing a lot of music. If you find me funny, if you find me entertaining, and you'd like to give me a super chat, and I greatly appreciate that. It has nothing to do with the piano lessons, okay? So we have to differentiate. The piano lessons are going to be either $5, okay, a week, okay, or $30 for the whole year. That includes talking to me over the phone. I just got off the phone with one of my piano students, Israel, and he loves me, this guy. He loves me. I'm teaching him so much about music theory. He says that you're the greatest piano teacher on earth. You're so knowledgeable. I have never met someone more knowledgeable with the piano than you. So he's in his glory. He's in his glory. So ultimately, if you are interested, all of this is actually going to be done by way of Cash App or Zelle. Okay. So with Cash App, it's the $ Richard RICHARD L as in Larry, E as in Edward, V as in Victor, OI. That's it. There's no numbers. There's no spaces. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. Again, Richard is spelled RICHARD, and my last name, LEVOI. So, for instance, if you sent me a $5 Cash App, you will get piano lessons for 1 week. This includes videos. This includes, I'm going to do sheet music videos, notations. You could call me on the phone for 1 week. You got 1 week of my full dedicated attention. For $30, you got 1 year of my full dedicated attention. And that's the one I recommend. Okay? So anyway, you could also mail a money order to me, to my home address. If, let's say, you don't use a Cash App, if you don't use Zelle, you could send me a $30 money order, not a check, a money order. I don't accept checks. I'm sorry. No disrespect to anyone. It's just I don't accept checks. Bounce. So it'd be a postal money order or money order in general. So those are the options. So anybody who does a super chat here, I want to be perfectly clear because I don't want you to get mad at me. Starting today, starting right now, if you do a super chat, It will not get you piano lessons. You're simply doing it because it's a tip. You're doing it because you find me entertaining. That's it. You find me entertaining, and you're like, I love you, Apefather. Here's $2. Here's $3. Here's $10. Here's $20. That's it. But you will not get piano lessons. Like I said, the piano lessons is a separate entity. I just want to be clear because a lot of people will be getting confused with this. The piano lessons are a separate entity that's payable by way of Cash App, Zelle, or mailing a money order. So with that said, so is each time. There's nothing, listen to me. For all the people who keep saying beg father, I'm providing a service. Don't you understand, meatballs? People are learning the piano. I'm brilliant with the piano. I'm serious. I'm not, look, I got to give myself credit where credit's due. Do I consider myself a good singer? No. I don't consider myself a good singer. I do singing for fun. Like if we go, I mean, I sing, I carry a tune, but I don't consider myself a singer. I am not a good singer, but a piano player. I think that I am probably one of the greatest piano players on earth. And I'm not even kidding you. Okay. You could put me down on the piano with the greatest musicians on this planet and I can hang with them. And I'm saying that with utter confidence, with utter confidence. And guess what? I actually have played with some of the greatest pianists, trumpet players, bass players, and guitar players in the world. Okay, I sat in with tremendous talents. Like I told you, I met McCoy Tyner. I jammed out with him. I met tremendous jazz legends. Okay, where I had the opportunity to play with Ron Carter, one of the greatest bass players in the world. I am very confident as a pianist. I can hang with anybody. So the fact that you could only pay me $30 for me to teach you the piano and you think that makes me the beg father, you think that makes me some kind of a bad guy, I'm giving you the deal of a lifetime. I'm giving you a deal of a lifetime that will change your life and change your family's life. You're going to learn music. You're going to bring the joy of music into your life. So you want to keep insulting me, you could do that. Call me the beg father, call me the piece of garbage father. The fact remains, I am a tremendous talent on the piano, a tremendous talent. I am tremendously knowledgeable, and it is to your benefit or your children's benefit or your family's benefit in order to take these piano lessons. So is each. So that's all I have to say about that. A lot of AMC apes have been contacting me. Let's change the subject from piano lessons. And they're completely losing faith in AMC. And I'm not saying all of them, but many of them. See, like here's an example Christian Joseph, 199. God bless you. I love you, Israel. Israel is one of my piano students, an extremely smart man. Christian Joseph is always a supporter of me. God bless you. God bless you, Christian Joseph. He says, "Eat that sausage in my name." I did. I ate that. That sausage is dedicated to Christian Joseph. It is now in my stomach, though. Got little pancakes in the house here. Snuffleupagus. It's not illegal because you're not listening to me correctly, Snuffleupagus. You're not listening to me. I have been very. Jen, come here for a second, please. Have I not been crystal clear with these mamalukes? Okay.
Absolutely.
The donations that you give me do not go to breast cancer awareness. It doesn't go to breast cancer. How many times did I say that?
A million
How many
times.
times did I say that? I just said to you that, like, all right, let me give you an example, meatballs, because you're all meatballs. That's what you are. You understand? If I teach a piano lesson, listen to me, just listen to me, and I make $30, would you agree that I could spend that $30 any which way I want? Who agrees to that? So I teach a piano lesson, someone pays me $30. If I want, I could go to McDonald's. I could buy myself 2 Big Macs, 3 Big Macs with $30, and I could consume it. That's one option. Another option, I could donate money if I want to breast cancer awareness by way of having an event. I could keep that money for myself. In other words, it's my money. In other words, I earned that money. So here's what would be illegal. You want to hear what would be illegal? Because you friggin' Stunad, coconut head Mamalukes couldn't tell the difference between legal and what's not legal to save your effing life. Let me tell you what would be illegal. If I was telling you you were giving me $30 and it was going towards breast cancer awareness or it was being donated to breast cancer awareness, that's illegal. That's illegal because I would either need to have a 501c charity set up in place or I would have to prove to you. I would have to say, look, you gave me $30 and I donated it to so and so. I donated it to Sloan Kettering, okay, for cancer research, or I donated it to St. Jude, okay, who beautiful cause what they do for the children. So I would have to prove that to you. I would have to prove that to you. But that is not what I am saying. That is, and I have, listen to me, if I get audited, you understand, by anybody, I have the videos to prove it. I have said crystal clear. The money that you're giving me is for piano lessons or entertainment. That's it. So if you make here's an example. If you give me a super chat right now, listen to me, you mamalukes. Listen to me. If you give me a super chat, it's not going to breast cancer awareness. Do you understand that? Can your brains comprehend that? It's not going to breast cancer. It's going to me. Me. Okay? If you choose for me to teach you how to play the piano and you pay me $30 on say Cash App, you're paying me for piano lessons. That's it. Now, here's the bottom line. Whatever I choose to do with that money is my prerogative. You know the song by Bobby Brown? It's my prerogative. It's my prerogative. If I want to spend that $30 on my wife, you understand, who has stage 4 breast cancer, and I want to get her to say some kind of a shirt or clothing that's comfortable for her. It's my prerogative to do that. If I want to spend $30 and I want to get a couple of Big Macs, it's my prerogative to do that. If I want to spend $30, put it into my checking account and save it for one day having my own breast cancer awareness event where I will be a registered 501c, I can save that $30. So what is it that you don't understand about that? It's not for breast cancer. It's for piano lessons. Gabish. Hello, Carlos. Robots. A lot of robots, Israel. A lot of bots. A little vitamin C. I like to also dedicate this to my man. He is always supporting me. Okay? Christian Joseph. Not only is the sausage dedicated to you, this orange juice is dedicated to you, brother. God bless you, Christian Joseph. Now, Christian understands, listen to me, that the $1.99 that he just gave to me, he understands that he gave that to me because it's for entertainment purposes. I'm entertaining him. He understands, he knows that. He understands that that $1.99 is not going to some breast cancer organization, like a company like Sloan Kettering or, St. Jude. He understands that he's giving that to me for entertainment. And then what I choose to do with that money is my prerogative. And it is my prerogative because I love my wife. Don't you all understand that? I love my wife. She has stage 4 breast cancer. You think I don't support her and her efforts of fighting this terrible, horrible disease? I support her. So what do you think? I'm not going to spend money to benefit my wife? Of course I will. But that's my prerogative. And if I want to save up for a breast cancer awareness event, that's my prerogative. But I am crystal clear to all of you, it's for piano lessons. I keep saying this. You're giving me money for entertainment or for piano lessons. Salute, Christian. No, because they're trying to make it seem, these haters, like I'm doing something illegal. You want to know who's doing something illegal? In my opinion, is Teddy Zane. Teddy Zane is doing something illegal because Teddy Zane, and again, I'm going to say it's alleged, okay? I'm going to say alleged because I'm not a securities lawyer. So I'm just going to say it's my opinion, okay? It's alleged. Teddy Zane is not a licensed financial advisor. He isn't. It's not a licensed financial advisor. He has a Discord where he asks you to pay $10 a month, of which he gives you financial advice. Now, he just had a major strikeout, okay? Unfortunately, NASDAQ has halted all of the Chinese IPO stocks. So that was Teddy Zane's whole bread and butter, was the IPO, the Chinese IPOs. So now it seems like Teddy Zane is on the GTII bandwagon with Lou, okay? And it's funny, he's still asking you for like $10, where it's like everybody's talking about GTII. You know what I mean? Like Lou's talking about, like, why do you have to still give Teddy Zane $10? You know what I mean? If he's talking about, he's like GTII. But to me, that sounds illegal. That sounds illegal to me. It's not a licensed financial planner. It's not a licensed financial advisor, and he's accepting money in exchange for financial advice, in my opinion. John Nito is another one of my brothers. Teddy is broke. God bless you. So now here's an example. John Nito made a $60 donation to me. Okay, John Nito. I'm eating pancakes. I just had about 5 sausage and some eggs, some toast. Okay. John Nito understood that he made that donation for 2 reasons. You understand? He donated it for entertainment purposes and for also, I owe him piano lessons. I owe John Nito piano lessons. Whenever he's ready, we're going to do it, okay? He understands that, okay? All you haters don't, you seem to not understand what I'm saying. You're always confused with what I'm saying. John Riz, what's up, brother? Gangsta breakfast. Absolutely. Some pancakes at the house. Christian Joseph, another 199. God bless you. If it sounds illegal, it is illegal. That's right. That is right. And I believe you're referring to Teddy Zane. You know what they say? If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, right? It's a duck, right? God bless you, Christian. Those pancakes are for you, brother. Danny Savage, you've been lacking with late night videos and lives. Sorry, man. Just trying the best I can. I got to be there for my family. I am trying to dedicate as much time as I can to YouTube. It's hard, brother. It's hard, but I try my best. It's funny, though? I get 2 ends of the spectrum. Some of my haters say, I spend too much time on YouTube. This is what they say. And they say, shame on you, Apefather. Spend more time with your family. Spend more time with your children. Spend more time with your wife. And then I get other people like Zanny Savage who tells me I'm lacking and I'm not spending enough time on YouTube. The Wonderful Wonder. By the way, why are you copying Lou? I'm copying Lou? How am I copying Lou? What am I stealing from senior citizens? He has a coffee break and wine lounge. Yeah, with who? Tyrone and Jabal? Who does he have the coffee break and the wine with? John Riz, the beast, he calls me. Commitment to the highest bar and level, absolutely. Oh, hoping, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck. Excuse my language. I don't know what anybody's talking about. The only thing I have in common with Lou is one thing. You want to know what I have in common with Lou? When I was a young kid, I'm going to tell you, it was Halloween. I dressed up as the devil. I showed a picture. I made a video on this. I was like maybe 7 years old. I dressed up as a devil for Halloween. I went to a senior citizen's house. There was this old lady, and she was, instead of giving out candy, she was giving out change. So what she did was she gave me money. And I started screaming to all the kids in the neighborhood in Brooklyn. I said, "This lady's giving out money." I said, "Let's get it." That's the only thing I have in common with Lou. Lou is a better man. You must be smoking hashish, brother. You must be smoking crack. What has Lou done? Like, except for things that benefit Lou. Like, let me give you a few examples. Are you ready? Lou stole 73,000 from senior citizens. And then all of his followers, this is what they say. Lou doesn't accept super chats. He never takes money from the apes. But what you don't understand is this. Lou portrays himself as a guy who has the biggest financial advisors, traders. They're all his friends. He's got an inside track. He's got Wall Street experience. He knows the biggest, most prestigious firms and everybody, every hedge funds and market makers. Everybody's Lou's friend. The only people who is Lou's friend is a freaking chipmunk in Central Park. That's his friend. And it's not really his friend because he steals his nuts. He steals the poor chipmunk's nuts. You understand? Lou has no connections. That's it. Lou's connection is Tyrone Schlong. They connect together. That's his connection. So I don't know what makes him a good guy. What makes him good? I don't want to be like Lou. It just bothers me that guy has so many views. You want me to know the truth? I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous, okay? It just bothers me. He's got like 74 million views or whatever it is because to me, the guy's a low life. He's a low life. Um, Unfortunately, he conned his way into getting a big following, and people listen to him, and people keep watching him, and it's amazing because the guy's a low life. He's a low life. All Lou does is lie. That's all he does. Everything is a lie with this guy. He's a better man than me. I'm the most transparent person in the world. I mean, you know everything about me. I even look. Here's an example. You want to see this? Lou won't even do what I'm about to do. Watch this. Say hello, ma.
Hello to you all.
That's my mother. I am transparent. I'm showing you my mother. Look.
Hi, how are you?
Tell them, ma, did I rob this house from you?
No, for crying out loud, this gotta come to an end.
They said I robbed the house from
I
you.
gotta put my boxing gloves on. Huh? You want me to box? You want to box? Huh? He didn't rob no money from me. It's his money.
That's it. So you heard it right from my mom. God bless. God bless Carlos too. I'm not jealous of nobody. Maybe Mr. Beast I'm jealous of. There might be a possibility I might be on one of Mr. Beast's videos, but it's not confirmed yet. It's not confirmed. No, it's okay. I mentioned it to them before. Little eggs in the house here. I just don't like LC. I don't like con artists. What do you want me to tell you, brother? When I see people are con artists and they're trying to con people, I get upset. You say I'm a con artist. How am I a con artist? 'Cause I want to get piano lessons. Beg father. I don't consider someone who's giving a service a beggar. I'm sorry. Lou would destroy me, Jordan. Listen to me. Lou is petrified to have a live chat with me. He's petrified. I would destroy Lou. I would destroy him. I literally think that if he talked to me, his whole channel would close down within about 5 minutes. I accept. I'll do a live chat with Lou any day, anytime. First thing I would tell Lou is this. You want to hear the first thing I would tell him? Lou, where's the two Teslas? This is what I would tell him. Lou is scared of the sword. You're right. Here's the first question I would say to Lou. Lou claims he owns two Teslas. I would say, Lou, where are they? Where are they located? Okay. I said, I'd like to come to Manhattan and I'd like you to drive me around the block in the Teslas, I would tell him. And then the second thing, he says he has a penthouse. I would say, where's the penthouse located? Show me the deed. Show me your name on the penthouse. And then after that, I would compare my portfolio to Lou's portfolio because he doesn't have a portfolio. Lou doesn't have a portfolio. Lou never invested in AMC. Lou never invested in Clove. Lou never invested in GTII. That's it. That's the bottom line. Snuffleupagus, I've offered Lou to box me. He never answered me. I made several videos on it. I've offered Lou to have debates with me. He turned me down. So I don't. You're preaching to the wrong choir. You're preaching to the wrong choir. That's it. You're preaching to a guy who's already made the offer to Lou. Lou is the one who's the coward. Lou is the one who doesn't accept my offer. Zanny, I made videos. Listen, I don't think you understand. I offered Lou a boxing match. I offered Lou. Here's another time to meet me in Manhattan, and I even told him the dinner was on me. He doesn't reply. He doesn't reply. I'm not going to go out of my way to chase that fat, bald-headed guy, and I'm a fat guy too. I'm just saying. I'm not going to go out of my way to go chase Uncle Fester. I made a video. If he accepts my challenge, like a man, accept my challenge. He doesn't accept my challenge. He runs away like a biatch. He runs away like a biatch. Okay, so that's it. You're asking me to go chase the guy. Like I'm gonna go on his live streams and I'm gonna be like, Lou, it's Apefather. No. You know who does that? A chump does that. Look, I made my video. I made my challenges to Lou. Lou refused every one of my challenges. Bottom line. I'm not going on Lou's live stream. I'm not doing it. I'm not. It's not about that. I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'll fight a freaking grizzly bear. Okay. It's just I'm not going to lower myself. Lou doesn't even answer anybody. You know. I'm not going to do it, Mandy. Look, I made videos. I called Lou out. He he doesn't. Lou's afraid to even say my name. Do you know that Lou is afraid to say my name? He won't say Apefather. He'll say the Momo on the piano. He'll say the fat man from Jersey or whatever. He's afraid to say Apefather. And I still to this day don't know why. I don't know what it is because everybody knows that he's talking about me. But yet he won't say my name. I don't know. Makes no sense. Again, this guy's Snuffleupagus. Talk the talk, walk the walk. Listen to me, you friggin' tiny balls, pathetic loser. Listen to me. I made Lou offers. He never accepted it. He's the coward. What is it? Is your brain so small that you don't understand that? I made him the challenge. He refused. So I don't. You're telling me talk the talk, walk the walk. Mother effer, I walked the walk. I ran the marathon. He never accepted my challenge. What's up, American Dream? I support American Dream. A true patriot. God bless him. He supports me. We support each other. Salute, American Dream. Zaddy, I just don't think you understand it, brother. I keep saying the same thing, and you keep saying the same thing. It's like we're playing musical chairs here. I am not going to resort to call Lou or go on his live stream. I made a video, not just one video, several videos challenging Lou. That's it. If he was a real man and he had diamond balls of steel, he would have accepted my challenges. Okay, like here, you want to hear an example? You know the guy Strongman Personal Finance, Bedpan Finance, $17 chicken wing finance, Meet Kevin's Balls Washer Finance. Okay. So here's an example. I made I made a video. I made a video calling out Strongman Personal Finance. I said, look, let's have a debate. He then saw my video, okay, Strongman Personal Finance, and he accepted the debate. And we had a debate of which I won. I won the debate. Okay. Same concept with Lou. I made a video saying, Lou, I will box you. Lou, I'll have a debate with you. Lou, I'll meet you face to face. And we'll sit down. I told him I'll give him an Italian dinner. I said, be on the house. I said, let's talk things out. Lou refused. So, what do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to do? The guy's afraid of me. He's afraid of me. Lou will never meet me face to face. Salute, American Dream. No, no. What I said, Zanny, was one day it's going to be Apefather Day. I never gave a date on that. That's all. I never gave a date. Okay. Apefather Day could be a year from now. Apefather Day could be six months from now. Apefather Day could be 2 months from now. Okay. You want to hear a story? You want me to give you an example? My mother could testify to this one too. Remember those crazy neighbors we had in Staten Island that were mean to us?
Yes, I do.
Remember that?
Yes, I do remember that.
Okay. So we had these neighbors in Staten Island. They had these teenage punks. Okay. They were taking drugs. They were drinking alcohol. They were partying like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They lived right next door to us. Okay. Now here's the thing. I went to the guy, knocked on the door. I said, "Listen, buddy." The guy opens the door. I got children that have to go to school. I told them, "You gotta tell your kids they can't be partying at 3 o'clock, blasting music, beer bottles are going into my backyard." Okay, so basically, him and his father, he was like a grandfather. This guy was like bad grandpa. Okay, he said something like, "Go f your family, go f your wife, go f everybody." He says, "Okay." So I went back to my house. I grabbed a bat, a Louisville Slugger. And my first, intention was, they hit a home run on their effing heads. You understand? So my mother was screaming, "Don't do it. You're gonna go to jail. It's not worth it." Okay. So whatever. The police were called. I didn't do it. I didn't hit the guy over the head with the bat. The police were called. The cop said to me, "What happened?" I told the cop everything. I said, "Look, they're partying all night, 3 o'clock in the morning. The guy insulted my wife with stage 4 breast cancer. The guy told my wife to go F herself, all this. You know what the cop said? You should have hit him over the head with the bat." This came from the cop. I said, "But would you have arrested me?" He goes, "I would have arrested you, but it would have been worth it. You should have knocked that guy, cracked his head open," the cop told me. This came from the police officer. So anyway, long story short, nothing ever happened. Months go by, a year goes by. Okay. Let's just say they had a little incident. That's all I'm going to say. You read between the lines. A year went by, something happened. You understand? I can't tell you any more than that. I can't tell you any more than that. That's what Apefather Day represents. You understand? You understand? Okay. You got me? Shh. So there's no date on Apefather Day. You reading between the lines? Gangster Brooklyn style. Exactly, John Riz. John Riz is a good man. God bless you. I don't lie. I never lie, Mandy. I never lie. Even when I'm telling the truth, I never lie. There are two things I got in this world. You understand? There are two things. My word and my balls. And I don't break them for nobody. What's up, Pikachu? How does it feel to know that your balls are not as big as mine? Pikachu's balls are probably the size of raisins, like Teddy's. Pikachu, let me explain something to you, brother. These pancakes that I'm eating are more than what you have invested in your portfolio. You see these pancakes? Look. You see these pancakes? He's telling me I sold AMC. I spent more on breakfast than you have invested in AMC, okay? So, no, Apefather Day is not a fraud, Zanny. It's just it's something that it's called a surprise. It's a surprise. That's all. Sometimes people have to be patient for surprises. You know where I got the Apefather Day from? You ever see the movie? Whoever saw the movie Ransom with Mel Gibson? How about this one, Pikachu? I have a bet for you. You want to hear a bet? I got a bet for Pikachu. My minivan, my minivan, forget about everything else. Just my minivan is worth more than you have invested in the stock market. My minivan is appraised at about $25,000. Okay. My minivan, forget about my portfolio, forget about my house, forget about cash, forget about gold, forget about family trust, forget about any future money that my wife would get regarding cancer and the victims compensation fund. Just my minivan. Just my minivan is worth more money than Pikachu has in the stock market. You want to make a bet? You want to make a bet? I'm in. I'm in. You don't even have $25,000 in the stock market, Pikachu. You don't even have it. My guess is you have about $25 in the stock market. That's my guess. That's my guess. Do it. I'm in. Let's bet. How much you want to bet? Send me a text message. I look forward to it. Lou's been suing me for a year and a half. Lou's been suing me since I think I started my YouTube channel. Lou is a con man. We all know. At least somebody, Cebus. At least somebody's actually smart. Out of all of these lunatics here. Okay, you saw the papers live. You know Zaddy. Zaddy's a friend. Zaddy Savage. We've had a lot of conversations. I know he likes to break my balls. I know that deep down inside he's my friend. But Zaddy, he's been showing these papers for a year and a half, brother. Listen to me. He's been showing these papers for a year and a half. The only paper Lou has is when he wipes his ass after Tyrone and Jamal are done with him. That's the papers Lou has. You understand me? That's the papers he has. Okay? That's the papers. What movie is this from? Let's see if you know. I'm going to get the papers. Get the papers. Who knows what movies that's from? I'm going to get the papers. Get the papers. Zanny, even if Lou sued me, listen to me. He has no case, so don't worry about it, bro. Take a chill pill. There's no case. If anybody you want to laugh, listen to me. My email's Richard RICHARD L as in Larry E as in Edward 101 at gmail.com. I'll repeat that. RICHARD L as in Larry E as in Edward 101 at gmail.com. I just finished my breakfast. And yes, Goodfellas, baby. You're right. Correctamundo, Brookfields. Just finished breakfast. It's pretty much done now. Had a lot of food. American Dream. I'm going to say this as respectful as possible. These haters are glorified trolls. They're jealous of what you got and they're trying to trigger you. They are nothing. It's like Rocky said to Mr. T. You're right. You're right, American Dream. But the thing about Zanny Savage is that he's like actually a friend, Zanny. Zanny's a friend. Both him and his brother are my friends. I just think that Zanny, I don't know, for some reason gets a kick out of breaking my balls. Balls! Did that scare you? Zanny, you can send me a screenshot. Listen to me. Just because Lou has some kind of papers, okay? Why didn't he serve it then? Let me ask you a question, Zanny. What's the holdup? What is he waiting for? Like, what is he waiting for? Let him serve the papers. The papers. I mean, what's the holdup, Zanny? What's the holdup? Tell me the holdup, Zanny. Pikachu, you could have win. You couldn't win a bet. Listen to me. If I gave you a fistful of hundreds, you couldn't get laid in a friggin' whorehouse. Okay, Pikachu. You can't. The only bet that you won was your mother was hoping she was gonna have a friggin' abortion, and you won that you were born. That's the only bet that you won, Pikachu. Let me tell you something about Pikachu. You understand? When he was born, okay, the doctor, he was so ugly, Pikachu, he friggin' hung himself with the umbilical cord. Pikachu's the only baby when he was born. The doctor punched him, and the nurses got a couple of punches in too. Pikachu is so ugly, right? He goes out with his family trick or treating. The children give him friggin' candy. You understand, Pikachu? Your portfolio is $100,000. Get the fuck out of here. But you want to laugh, Pikachu? Okay. First of all, we both know that's not true. Girl, you know it's true, true, true. Pikachu has no glue. You probably don't even have any semen in you, you friggin' you're probably some kind of friggin' I don't even know what this guy is. He's probably like a she-male, this Pikachu. You ever see the movie, Hangover? She's like, honey, you're in Bangkok. Remember that she-male? That's how Pikachu looks like. You're in Bangkok. Okay? Listen to me, Pikachu. Both of us know you don't have $100,000. We both know that. Now let's even assume I have another bet for you. Let's even assume that that's true, which it's not. $100,000 is fucking balls. It's balls, bro. Pikachu, times that by fucking 20, and then you're in my league. You're in my league. All right there, tough guy. You're a fucking chump. You're a piker. You're a loser. You're nothing. You're nothing. I spend more, listen to me, Pikachu. I spend more money on food than you have in your portfolio. I spend $2,000 a week on food. I spend $2,000 to $2,500 a week just to eat, just to feed my belly. Okay, and you're gonna try to impress me with $100,000? You're a chump. You're a chump. Guys trying to impress me with $100,000 portfolio. You're a loser. Bro, I had $100,000 portfolio when I was 13 years old, I think. I had $100,000 portfolio, okay? When I was, to ask my mom, tell them. When I was 13, tell them I was out eating in restaurants like how many times a week? About 5 times a week.
Yeah, you earned your own money. Yes, you did.
When I was 13 years old, I spent more money on food than Pikachu has invested. Okay, 13 years old, Pikachu.
Yeah, you like that restaurant. I know.
This guy's trying to impress people. He's got $100,000. How old are you, Pikachu? 70? How old? I'm just curious. How old is this guy? How old is Pikachu? What do you think? How old is this loser? Guy's probably 70 years old. Pikachu sounds 21. Tommy, listen. I'll debate Pikachu. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm not afraid of nobody. You want to debate me, Pikachu? I'll debate you. I don't know. I don't know nobody nothing. I don't know nobody nothing. I didn't lose to Chad. We already went over this. Chad said because my house is in my mother's name, I couldn't use the house in the bet. Chad said that future money that I have coming in could not be used regarding my wife's impending VCF case. So it was not a fair bet. It was not a fair bet. Okay, that's it. I don't know how many times. If I can't include my house and I can't include money that's coming, you're talking about $1.3 billion. I can't include in a bet. I can't include $1.3 billion. So, no, I'm sorry. It's not a fair bet. It's not a fair bet. Put it this way. Chad may have assets, but within a few months, I'll surpass Chad. Okay? That's it. I'm going to surpass him. And that's the bottom line. Like my glasses, they make me look more intelligent. You understand? Where's Jennifer?
Sophie.
Oh, she went to go pick up my daughter. Here's this lunatic P. This lunatic P is here telling me my daughter's her boyfriends are Tyrone, Jamal, Marcus, Leroy. Talking about an 8-year-old girl, this friggin' jackass. He's gonna say, I meant when she's gonna be 18, Apefather. That's what I meant when she was 18. Fucking degenerate. The girl's 8 years old, P. Have some respect. She's 8 years old. You want to break my balls, break my balls. Keep my daughter out of it. Thank you, American Dream. Apefather is the AMC boss. Show respect. God bless American Dream 911. They got no boundaries. They go after my children, American Dream. 8-year-old, my 8-year-old daughter. I mean, what's the matter with you? It's like that was the thing with Teddy Zane, you know? Teddy Zane says my son is obese. Teddy Zane, he says my son is fat, 80 pounds overweight. That's another reason why I really got on Teddy Zane big time for what he said about my son. You know, I totally proved Teddy Zane to be a chump, right? You all know this, right? That I proved Teddy Zane is a chump, right? Teddy Zane's got everybody believing he's this rich guy, he's this super rich guy. It's funny because if he's so super rich, explain this one to me. He claims that he sold his pizzeria. Some people said he received up to $1 million for his pizzeria, right? Okay. What would be the reason why someone buys a pizzeria? You know why? For the phone number. Because that's what's established. That's what the pizzeria has. The whole value is in the phone number. Well, guess what? When you call Teddy Zane's Pizzeria's phone number, it's disconnected. So who believes, let me ask you a question. Who believes that someone gave Teddy Zane $1 million, bought his pizzeria, but yet didn't buy his phone number? Why would someone give Teddy Zane $1 million for a pizzeria? And first of all, nobody would ever buy a pizzeria for $1 million. We know this. But why would someone buy a pizzeria and not buy the phone number? Can someone explain that to me? Oh, Relentless is here. What's up, Relentless Beautiful? Relentless is a very, very sexy, beautiful woman who I believe is married to American Dream now. I think they had an online ceremony. God bless them. Relentless has always been a very big supporter of the Apefather. I try to support her too with all of her efforts and her videos, and she's very entertaining and beautiful. Salud! And she also says Gintani the right way. How do you do it? It's like Senta Ani, right? How do you do it? Relentless. Cent, the apostrophe Anni, right? That's the right way to say it. Spell it. I was spelling it wrong, and I admit to you, I did it. She spells it the correct way. Gintani. It's 100 years good luck in Italian. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. You sing the rest, Ma. When the sun makes you drool, just like that's what.
Amore.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and we will say that Lou is gay, like a gay tartella. Salud, Gentani. That's the right way. See, look, Relentless spells it the correct way. That is the correct way to spell it. Salud. Relentless definitely deserves happiness in her life. She has a wonderful heart. Salute to you, Relentless. John Nito's laughing. Oh my God. Someone just gave me 99 cents and I don't even want to say what it says. Sophia, basically, the black lover. That's horrible, man. These haters, they're all nuts.
Don't make me get started. I don't want to get in trouble.
Bro, she's an 8-year-old girl, man. What's wrong with you? This is probably P in disguise. That's who I think just gave that 99 cents. P. P for prick. P for penis. I didn't read about your lingerie contest, Relentless. I will check it out though. Can I be in the contest? Can I wear lingerie? I made a crazy video earlier, right? Where I put Relentless, check this out. I put a thumbnail of a very sexy woman's like ass, right? And I said on the title of the video, sexy woman shows off her assets, right? But it was really me. I put a wig on, I put my Betsy Boop shirt on, and I put my Hooters shorts that are very tight. And I started shaking and dancing. You got to check out that video. Listen, Relentless, you want to know what? Let these haters hate. We talked about this. See, Relentless told me a long time ago, she goes, why do you put up with these haters? Block them, get rid of them. You want to know what it is? I'm a patriot of America. And I believe in our great country that we all have the freedom of speech. We all have the right to the First Amendment. We also have the Second Amendment, right? So you mess with me, you understand what that means, right? Okay. I believe that freedom of speech is very important. And you know what? If somebody hates me, if somebody wants to make fun of me, do it. But I just have to say, you're a low life that you have to make fun of an 8-year-old girl. That's just being a low life. That's just, you know what? You're just going to hell, man. And I'm a Christian. God forgive me, but you're going to a fiery pit with someone named Lucifer, who's going to take a pitchfork and shove it right up your ass. That you're talking about an 8-year-old girl. Okay. So is it worth it? Is it worth it to get a pitchfork stuck right up your damn balls and your ass? But I guess it is for these haters. It's terrible. My wife resorted to making a video. Check this out, Relentless, where she actually showed herself getting chemotherapy. She made a video, my wife. She's in the hospital. They gave her the intravenous, and she was getting chemotherapy. And the reason why she did this was her wishes, is because people have this thing where they think she's faking. She's actually faking having stage 4 breast cancer. All these haters are telling her, you don't have stage 4 breast cancer. My poor wife resorted to actually make a video getting chemotherapy. I don't scam Snuffleupagus. Matter of fact, I think I was the greatest person to the AMC Apes. I donated to the AMC Apes. Have you? See, like you know, makes me laugh about people like this guy Snuffle, whatever his name is. What's his guy? Snuffle up Angus. I bet a lot of things goes up your Angus. Okay. You know what's funny about a guy like this? Here's a guy who probably never donated to help an ape in need. He probably never even gave 1 cent to the apes, right? I gave $10,000 in donations to the apes. $10,000. Okay. Here's a guy who probably didn't give $1, 1 cent. And he's gonna call me the scam father. Yeah. God bless you too, Relentless. Yeah, she made a video. She my wife. She made it. It's on her channel, Relentless. It's not on my channel. It's on her channel, and she made a video. Well, actually, what am I saying? No, correction. It's on my channel. I'm sorry, correction. She wanted to put it on my channel specifically because it was mostly coming from people who are my haters. So no, I apologize. It's on my channel. It's on the Apefather channel. How is it a GoFundMe scam, Pikachu, when I didn't receive any money from GoFundMe and I advanced all the money myself? I advanced the money. Pikachu doesn't understand this. GoFundMe refunded all the money to the apes, and everything that I gave out came out of my pocket, jackass. Progfather. You keep this up, P, with this progidity. I told people to put pennies in it. I'm not a financial planner, by the way, so I can't tell people to do anything. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. But I bought Progidity at $3.17 and I sold it over $6. So you can laugh at me. I did very good on that. I made more money than that than anything else. And it's funny, people keep bringing that up. I can't answer that question, Millennial. I don't know. I don't know why there's only 22 people here. I don't know. Listen, here's another thing. I don't have to show none of you nothing. Can you guys stop listening? Stop bothering me. Stop this. I'm not here to show any one of you dickless jackasses, okay, anything. You understand? I don't have to show you the sweat off my balls. People ask me like that, like you're the IRS. It's like that song, somebody's watching me. It's like, what are you, the IRS? What am I being audited? You're like telling me, show us this, show us that, show us this, show us that. I would show you the sweat off my balls. How about that? Does that answer your questions? Ruben Morgan is another one of my haters. Ruben, for the last time, I'm not begging for anything. I'm doing piano lessons. It's a service. I offer people Relentless. I have a service. Let's get Relentless's opinion, okay? You know how expensive piano lessons are, Relentless? $75 to $100 an hour. Check out this amazing deal I'm giving people. For only $30, I'm giving them 1 year of piano lessons, which consists of 52 videos, and they can call me on the phone and I answer all of their questions. I describe all the videos in great detail to them, and they have a piano teacher for 1 year for $30. And people are calling me the beg father. Why? Because I want to bring the gift of music into people's lives. Why am I the beg father for? You all should be happy that I'm giving this deal for $30 because one day, Pikachu's probably 16 years old. But one day when you get old enough and you actually have children of your own, you're going to realize that bringing music into their lives is a very good thing. When I was a young kid, it kept me away from a lot of trouble in Brooklyn. Right, Ma?
Oh yeah,
They're all the gangs in Brooklyn,
all the drugs,
all the drugs, all the tough guys,
gangsters,
the gangsters, the mafia, and it took me music kept me away from all of that, and it was a beautiful thing in my life.
Yeah, true.
You guys are making fun of me with Redbox. I got ready Redbox from Teddy Zane, you freaking jackasses. Teddy Zane's the one who pushed Redbox. That was the first and last time I ever listened to that Tiny Raisin Bulls. Okay, I listened to Teddy Zane on Redbox. He was the one who talked about it first. Teddy Zane, Raisin Bowls Zane. Guys are breaking my balls about Redbox. Go break Teddy Zane's balls. My three logical reasons for investing in AMC is that it's automatic margin call. AMC. Automatic margin call. And I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. You have a lot of hate. No, I don't have a lot of hate. I defend myself, Granny. Granny Banger. I defend myself. People make fun of my family. People insult my daughter. People insult my son. People insult my wife. I fight back. You just don't like it that I fight back. No, I don't own GTII, Pikachu. It's not hate. What's the truth? What's the truth, Ruben? What's the truth? That your mother sued you? Let me tell you a little story about Ruben. Some guy said he was at a McDonald's with his mother, right? Ruben Morgan. And the guy at the counter said, "You got a face only your mother could love." His mother sued the guy at McDonald's for basically defamation. You understand? For slander. Do I support? Who are you asking me? I just vanished here. Who, Mr. West? No, I don't know. I think that guy's nuts. Maybe for president? Nah. Kanye? Nah. Kanye's a little cuckoo to me. Yeah, Kanye's not playing with a 52 deck of cards, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Remember that whole thing where he was talking about slavery and he was saying it was the slaves' faults? He went, everybody flipped out on him with that comment. Yeah, dynamic synergistics. Biggest hater out there. Biggest hater in the world. He's just upset dynamic synergistics that I'm going to win the bet. He knows it. He knows that I will win the bet. I'll check my emails, Annie, but I'm on the live stream right now. But even if it's papers, listen to me. Lou is such a degenerate. You understand that he could have just I'll give you an example. Lou one time posted, right? He wanted to prove that he had this company that wanted to pay him $20,000 a month in sponsorships. So we posted this thing that looked like a third grader, put it together, right? And it said, "Hi, I'm John from whatever," right? He goes, "I want to pay Lou versus the channel," you know what I'm talking about, $20,000. It looked like a third grader put it together. So whatever Lou is posting on his live streams, Zaddy, most likely it's something he just made it up himself. It's something he created. It's probably not real. And even if it was real, he's not going to win anything. There's no case. There's no case. The judge will laugh it out of court, Zaddy. If anybody should be sued, it should be Lou. Lou should be sued. The guy made all these videos saying that AMC is going to wrap up. It's going to wrap up. How many times did Lou say AMC is going to wrap up? Lou doesn't even have a disclaimer. He doesn't even have a disclaimer saying he's not a financial planner. So if anybody really should be sued, it should be Lou. What that guy did with Clove, what that guy did with AMC, what that guy did with Sundial, what that guy did with RNVA. I mean, that guy should be sued. Yeah, testicle analysis. Yeah, right. Wah! 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 Okay, quick one for you. That was King Abyss 111. I did a quick testicle analysis for you. That's a real man's pair of bowls right there. See, you see how big my bowls are? Ooh. You see those whole pants shaking? There's nothing wrong with black men, Pikachu. I don't think there's anything wrong with black men, which is your flavor of choice, of course. What about Teddy says everybody wants to sue me. But you want to know what the thing is? There's no case. There's nothing to sue. There's nothing to sue. Look, Teddy Zade knows in his mind that what he's doing is probably illegal. He knows this. He's not a licensed financial advisor. He's accepting money for financial advice. So somewhere in the brain, he knows that what he's doing is potentially wrong. So he'll never sue me because he knows I'll destroy him. I'll destroy him. I'll have the SEC on his ass quicker than friggin' he sticks that needle up his ass, the juice. You know the needle? I'll have the SEC on his ass quicker than that needle goes up his ass. Pikachu White, remember what I said about the Second Amendment? You just keep that in mind if you ever consider the comment you just said. You ever see the movie American History X? Okay, Pikachu. Just keep that in mind. The whole world has my interests. This guy's crazy. This guy Pikachu is a nut job. Pikachu will come to my house, right? He'll leave in a body bag. he'll leave with a toe tag. That'll be the end. That'll be the end of Pikachu as we know it. And then what? And then after he leaves in the body bag, I'll take his $100 in his portfolio that he's got. And we'll donate that $100 to breast cancer awareness, Pikachu, in your honor. You'll do a good thing with the $100 you have in your portfolio. That's right, Johnito. I'll pull a friggin' Jeffrey Dahmer. I'll pull a Jeffrey Dahmer on Pikachu. You know what I'll do? I'll cook his friggin' meatballs in my sauce. You understand? I'll use his meatballs in my Clemenza sauce. And I'll have a nice Italian dinner with his friggin' balls. You hear me talking, Pikachu? I will use your balls for my Italian dinner. We'll all cook. There's Jeffrey Dahmer. There he is. All of us will feast on Pikachu. Where did Pikachu probably got freaked out from that comment? He left. See, isn't the Apefather funny? I'm an entertaining guy. I'm here to entertain. I did see an American Dream, Jeffrey Dahmer. I saw it. My favorite part of the show was when he went into the African American lady's apartment, which was next to him, and he said, "I made you a sandwich." He said to her, "He says I made you eat it." He said, "Eat the sandwich," and she's like, "What's in it?" He's like, "Pulled pork." He goes, "I made it special just for you."
Yeah.
You guys are all pathetic, man. All you haters. What's up, Tommy? It's like they're all haters. Every single person that comes up to this chat, hater, 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 hater. It gets to the point where you get like you don't want even like answer these freaking Babalooks anymore. Yeah, lose right bicep. He's another one. This is like one of the biggest haters on earth. Jane Blackass. Let's organize an egging on Halloween. Yeah, let's organize grabbing you, right, James? James, when I catch you, and cutting up your friggin' balls and your sores each, so I can eat it like Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, let's organize that. Let's all organize eating James. Okay, James Lackass. Let's all organize that. And statistics 3,500. Let's pull a Jeffrey Dahmer on their asses. You guys don't understand. I'm a lunatic. I'll take my sword and cut your balls off. On a side note, your mom is hilarious. Thank you. Say they all love you, ma.
Thank you very much for the compliment.
What do you have to say to these people who insult your granddaughter?
No, no, please, I die for her. I don't like that. Please don't do that to a young, precious little girl.
Right.
She's so intelligent, she's so brilliant, she's so smart, and she's very loving and caring. Please take it back. Take all those bad things back.
Yeah, like, why do you have to abuse an 8-year-old girl? Some guy sends 99 cents saying that she loves black men.
That I won't tolerate it.
You eat food out of plastic. And you have sex dynamic synergistics with women who are made of plastic. So that's what we have. Listen, that's what we have in common. I eat food out of plastic, and you have sex with women that are made from plastic. Dynamic synergistics. You have a lot of fun with plastic dolls. You have a lot of fun sticking it in all those plastic holes, don't you? Yep, I'm still on the live stream, Israel. There's my piano student, Israel. I was just saying, Israel, you want to hear a joke? This guy, Dynamic Synergistics, he's one of my biggest haters, right? He says, I eat food, right, out of plastic. I told him that he has sex with like dolls that are made with plastic. He goes, no respect. Man would speak like that in front of his mother. My mother is from Brooklyn. You understand? We're from Brooklyn. This is how we talk. Right? Tell them, Ma, how do we talk in Brooklyn? Tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Say it. Just say it.
I'm trying really.
Say it. Say, go fuck yourselves.
Oh, fuck yourselves.
Exactly. You heard my mother say, go fuck yourself? Dynamic synergistics?
Not that nice, Israel.
No, not Israel is a good man. Dynamic synergistics we're talking about.
Just keep my granddaughter out of your mouth.
Oh, American Dream. How come you dislike Teddy and Lou? So I can understand my friend Ron. Well, I don't like anybody, first of all, who is driving apes out of AMC. Okay? Teddy Zane and Lou, that's what they did. Teddy Zane went as far as to say, for all the people who lost their money at AMC, pay me $10 a month. This is what Teddy Zane said, and I'll make all your money back. All right, so how am I not going to get mad at that, right? Lou, I mean, there's so many things to list about that guy. I mean, where do you want me to start, Ron, with Lou? He stole 73,000 from senior citizens. The guy tells everybody Clover's going up to 500, right? It plummets on them. Lou's laughing at them. The guy's saying that AMC is going to wrap up every single day for a year and a half. I mean, where do you want me to start with Lou? Lou says he owns 2 Teslas. He doesn't own nothing. He says he has a penthouse. He lives in a rent-controlled apartment with his mother. Again, I'll say alleged, but most likely. I mean, what do you want me to say? Statistics 3,500. I'm going to take an egg and shove it up your ass, brother. And then I'm going to squeeze your butt cheeks until the egg cracks in your ass. You hear me talking statistics 3,500? A matter of fact, one egg is not enough. I'm going to take 3 eggs and shove it up your ass if I catch you. I want to catch you. It would be worth you doing it. Listen to me. It would be worth you doing it just so I can catch you. So I can catch you and stick 3 eggs up your a-hole and then use your butt cheeks to crack it. And I hope the shells scrape your ass so bad that you get blood shooting out of your ass worse than hemorrhoids. I'm going to be doing another live stream very soon. All right. So I just wanted to tell all of you, I'm sorry, my phone, the battery died. I apologize. I will be back later. All right. God bless. And for all the haters, take care. Brush your hair.